Hey, Step. Oh, shit. Just make sure you don't be watching my motherfucking, what's his name?
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Bill Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Noles will kick it away to start. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The hand to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Florida State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make them punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Go get my hookah for me.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense
Go get my hookah out of my hand.
protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got enough for the first down. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
And we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day.
Nah, he trying to be funny.
Football's involved.
Piece of shit. You a piece of shit. You ain't even catch him out. He trying to be funny.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot
of credit. That's a friend, man. He's terrible.
But they're the big component, man. They've got to get some
at least you know.
Get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dome. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. There he goes. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown Sooners!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And she like that dude.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come
Even though the kid was born here, if they take their parent, where's the kid gonna go, Curtis? The kid gotta leave. You an asshole. Straight up. No, what I'm saying, even if the kid was born here, the mama, and they take the parent, the kid gotta go.
Just get downhill when you see it.
Nah, no you don't, asshole.
Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
Let's it fly. Takes it around to the 25 of this room. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
Didn't I just tell you about this shit the other day?
The Seminole passing
No way.
attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against
just
them back
told
in the
you
day, they were
about
in the I
this.
formation every single play. Maybe it was play action, maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining up all over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Give to the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Berry. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, no! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing that he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
That ain't no conspiracy. How is it? Oh, that nigga conspiracy. That's just your opinion.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Turns it over down the left side. The 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the
Can you
football.
get my hoop? Can you get my own?
And does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean,
If they take their parent, what a kid gonna
reading
do?
coverage and being
After the incompletion, it's second and 10
You
from the
missed.
25.
Okay, now, Thomas.
Looking to
Now,
throw, it's Berry.
he told me.
He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
And the Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Yep. And see, here illegally, they're going to take her away.
High on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down.
Hey, man, stop watching my screen.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. A strike downfield. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory.
Yeah, because you told us you got to take it back.
They got it.
That's reeled in. It's McCoy. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find it.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Powers through the defender. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. This through behind his pad. Touchdown, Seminoles! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
Come on, you guys, tough, bro. I don't want to throw away nothing you need.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to him about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get it.
Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the 1st period. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. That was about as exciting a 1st quarter as you could possibly have. Numbers are impressive as we look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets it out of there for the first time today. Didn't see much of him that loss a week ago. Called on just once. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Using his legs to buy some time. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They're going back to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Little touch pass to the receiver. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere. Knocked down for a loss.
That's how I did get
If you're going to try a push pass here on 1st down by the goal line, you've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at the defense on that last play. They were able to get in the backfield. They make a tackle on a speedy wide receiver to get the TFL.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Sooners in the hurry-up. Short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks.
I'm back in the room. Get away from you. Thank you.
Well, their defense did a great job deep in their own end, right? Getting the turnover on downs. And now the
Right,
offense is
that's low
starting to pay
YouTube.
that off.
Y'all
Play
here
of this
talking to me
drive,
like
third
that.
down. They're
Yeah,
able to run it,
yeah,
pick up the
yeah.
first.
I'm on
They stay on
YouTube
the
for
field,
real.
and they're going to try and churn
Nah,
this
I know. I'm
thing
sorry.
out.
And I think everybody wants to run the option nowadays, but the problem is, can everybody read it? You got to be able to stick the ball in the belly to run it back. You have to be able to understand.
Oh, y'all be
or
cussing,
pitching it to
talking
him.
crazy.
Whatever the read is, you can tell he was a little bit confused, a little bit slow, and that's why the defense won this round.
And the Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Fuck.
Back to pass. It's
I
Washington.
think got that. It's like,
Trying to beat the DD. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And what he say?
When you see them there taking the shot, I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
No, I just asked
And
a
they just
question.
want
You
to give
want
this
some
guy a chance to
Legos?
make a play on third down. And more times
Beat
than
the
not,
motherfucking
he is
bear.
going
What
to
you doing?
deliver.
He's so good, so efficient,
Oh,
such a
no.
good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go
I
up
don't
top
think she
on
can
first
hear you,
down.
dude.
Caught over the middle. It's Mitchell. Turning it on. Oh, my.
She's not in here, dude.
Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Gonna look downfield again. Finds his man. It's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback will keep it. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. End off from the shotgun.
Got it.
Picks up the first down. Touchdown Sooners! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he puts through the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
It's really thought this shit was me. Oh, okay.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw. It's Sperry. Gonna let it fly. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The run from the shotgun. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete and jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. These corners backing off a bit. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Dropping back, it's Washington. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately.
Jackson, that's the nigga that came from my school. Okay.
Looking to fire. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted a first half.
Let me grab my D tackle.
Momentum. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Working the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback play, some legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and just a great history at Florida State. They've been up and down in their recent history.
There he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
That's
Excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one.
No, when your sister realized she had small enough to get
Wants to throw. It's Berry. It's complete on the right side. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on that second down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Yes, he did not. Sakuna put. You think Sakuna made him go
The
down there?
Seminoles will have it 1st and 10.
Oh, you think Sakuna made him go next time, bro? He's so cool and everything, bro.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. We saw it on that last play.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top.
He was the best.
Bringing it
Yeah,
in.
are you fucking serious?
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And if at night,
Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
You find somebody, bro. It's easy to fix. If you can hit somebody,
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
Get out the way.
But dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, man, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down the score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely
dude or what?
And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to power their way ahead. There's plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Now on 1st down from the 28. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the goal.
Muffy asked somebody to put her something just on the door. So the girl wanted to go, in 2 weeks.
Give to the running back. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. If they don't convert this 4th down, there will be
Switch the fucking play.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. That took nerves of steel to convert that 4th down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the 3rd quarter to create some momentum. Help them go crazy. Help them go nuts. But the offense does their job. Quiets the crowd. It's the big 4th down conversion.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
Switch the fucking play.
I mean, he got injured in the red. Can't let him. He didn't get hurt. He's still right.
Looking to pass. It's Washington.
And that, I think those who got tight too, but those
Right on the money. Breaks into the
are
open. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. The Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Peterson. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The Sooners want to move quickly.
Okay.
Right back to the well.
Bro.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run, and you know what this...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
You talking about Toji that fought Gojo back in the day?
I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Sperry. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball.
Okay, to be fair,
Searches across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
To be fair, if Toji fought the same for 2 years, it can't be nothing.
And talk about spreading the ball around everyone, getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
A solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Versus tail with the false.
Might be calling a hot route. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
To the air, it's Sperry. Grabbed in the middle, it's McCoy. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the 1st, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the
Bro, are you fucking serious?
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Seminoles. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
I like the aggressive play call calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Will go back to work. Not the day they had hoped to have. When you are a great team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to them. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
And the Sooners will hustle to the line. They'll go back to the ground. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the
Hey, bro, these niggas running to each other. Are you fucking serious?
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Makes a man miss. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts to save as much clock as we can, so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
On the move, it's Young. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Looking for a man. It's Barry. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Fitted in the window for the score. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. He is dialed in. Dave, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive.
He uncorks one deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense...
Going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Rushes on him. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Knowles. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He's got great speed. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, 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 no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get...
Unleashes one deep. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. To throw, it's Washington. Shoots it to the left. That's caught. It's Thomas. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown Sooners! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here's the pressure. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team. And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Barry.
Yeah.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Yeah, I think if you're the head coach now, you start running the football. That's now the 2nd pick you've thrown in the 4th quarter. You've got the lead. It's time now to try to ice the game.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Here's a throw downfield late. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds
I got all the
left.
jokes.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode.
Back in the day, PlayStation 2, you didn't have to pay. You didn't have to play. I mean, you didn't have to pay to be on.
And creating those explosive plays.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock is struck zero, and the ball game is over.
Tell you, he is not it.
It's really good. It's a really good. It's like, come on, bro.
Yo. What's up?